Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in for this video. This is my second actually of two storage related videos. I went to the Container Store recently, my first experience at a Container Store, and I was absolutely stunned at how many things were there. And plus there were lots of things that could lend themselves to being good makeup storage items. So I got one that I showed you about mascara storage and sort of reviewed my mascaras along the way. But this next one I have works really well for me right now for my MAC eyeshadows, because right now I have 12, and so this is good to store all of them, but if you had more than this, it would be a good like partial storage option, and you'll see why that will work in a minute. Or if you have just other small single eyeshadows of other brands. I'm trying to think of other brands that I have, like maybe Milani or NYX, or just any smaller packaged eyeshadow that's just, you know, not quite so big around. I think this would really work great for you. So I'll stop talking here and get out my little new storage device and show you. Alright guys, here it is. You can see it's kind of a little bit of a tower, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 different compartments in it. This was $9.99 at the Container Store, and you may have seen other people use this before, but basically this has kind of a little post running down the side, and it allows you to kind of pop these little levels out like that, basically, so you can easily get into whatever you need. But then when you want to close it up again, sorry, it's hard to do it all with one hand, but when you want to close it up, it all realigns basically, and you can, you know, keep it all connected there. So what I've done here is I've divided up my MAC eyeshadows into groups of 3. That works for me because I have 12, and you know, so you got 3 and 4 different slots, and that takes care of everything. But the reason why I think this could work for anyone who has individual eyeshadows is that I've divided them up into certain looks, okay? Certain groupings that I like to wear together. So when I'm getting ready in the morning and I'm trying to do things really quick and it's just like, you know, I don't want to sort through everything. If I could just grab 3 shadows that I really like, you know, I'll be good. You might say, well, Emily, why don't you just put those all in a palette? Well, I go to work every day with a makeup bag, and I don't necessarily like to take palettes with me. It's easier for me to grab a few of these, throw them in, and then I don't have to worry about, you know, taking a palette and dropping it or breaking things, you know, unnecessarily, and, you know, doing all that when I can just grab a few. So that's why I do what I do right now, and I don't even have a lot anyway. So anyway, what I've got in here, I have MAC's what shade is this? I think it's Blackberry, and I've got sorry, I'm still learning. These are my new ones. Beauty Marked, Blackberry, and Shroom, for example, are 3 that I like wearing together. So that is one look, and then I just rotate it out, and then I, you know, have those in there. These next few that I have down below that kind of make a neutral look. I've got Woodwinked and Satin Taupe and Embark. And then I've got yet another one, you just swirl them around. I've got Naked Lunch, I've got Tracks, and Sketch for another sort of a plummy look. And then 3 great smoky shades down on the bottom here. I've got Night Divine, Carbon, and Cranberry. So basically what I'm able to do is easily grab 4 looks that I have created and want to use again. And you could you can fit as many as 5 in one section. So I'll go ahead and grab a few out here just to demonstrate that. So there's 5 MAC shadows in one. There you've got 3, 4, 5, 2, you know, however you most like to wear them. This is a great way to divide them up. If you had way more shadows than this, you wouldn't have to keep everything in here, but it's kind of a neat way to just know, okay, that's something that works for me, especially when you're in a hurry. And then, you know, as you try out different looks, it can change, and you know, you can use it in different ways, but it looks cute. You can totally see everything you have, and like I said, once you're done, it closes up into its nice little cylinder there. And yeah, I've just been enjoying it a lot. So hope you got something out of this video. Hope you enjoy the Container Store like I do, and let me know. I mean, like I said, that was the first time I went, so if there's anything cool that I need to check out, let me know. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching.